Hello, Christina of Red Soul. Thanks for tuning in and Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I just want to give a special thanks to my subscribers, especially those from YouTube. You all have been awesome. If I don't get a chance to comment each and every one of your comments, please forgive me. Even if I give you a heart or a like, that's just my way of saying that I appreciate you. And I just can't believe it's just since that since my Let's Go Brandon t-shirt, how much support I've gotten from that. And it was actually a Christmas present to myself. So I'm just so grateful for, apart from that, I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you. But tonight, briefly, before we go into Sunday night football, because I know you all want to catch your game. But you can this is uploaded, it's not live, so you can always watch it anytime you want or as many times as you like. And I'm also on Rumble and Spotify. And Spotify is kind of different because when I upload a video with them, they postpone it as a live video. So if you actually want to see me live, you would have to go to Spotify, and it's still the same channel, Red Soul, in addition to my podcast that you can see on my YouTube channel on the right hand corner. So tonight I want to talk about this backlash or this slamming and slandering of Ron DeSantis. I almost said Rick. I believe it's Ron. The governor of Florida, who is being ridiculed for taking his wife to cancer treatment centers over the Christmas holiday. And guess who one of those people are? Dun, 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 AOC. Now, she was looking for him for some reason while on vacation in Florida. And I doubt you if she had a mask. Okay. And DeSantis responded after her backlash, talking about where he is and while he's vacationing and his state needs to be taken care of, similar to people that were talking about Ted Cruz during the winter storm here in Texas last year, that bad snowstorm where many of us lacked power, either or power or water or both. It was quite disastrous for a few days. And yet Ted Cruz went on vacation to Mexico. Um, it's almost a similar rant, but not the same exact reason, because DeSantis' wife is actually sick. So keep her in your prayers that she'll recover. If you want to read more deeply into this story, it's on Daily Wire. That's how I came across it. I'm like, what? So the way DeSantis responded, quote, AOC, it's a pleasure that you are here in Florida taking advantage of our freedoms here. Talking about the mandates, with no mask and things like that. That's just like when I was in Illinois during Thanksgiving weekend. My best friend came over from Indiana to Illinois to come see me because that's where I was. She just took a short train trip, and just to see me. And lo and behold, she missed the freedom that she has in Indiana because it's a more conservative state. With Illinois, especially a city like Chicago, you pretty much have to wear a mask everywhere. Now they're pushing, I believe it's in January, the mayor, including the mayor in Boston, said this as well, that they're going to push vaccine mandates. So if you don't have proof that you've been vaccinated, you cannot get into any public place. I don't know if church is included in that, but it includes restaurants for sure, sporting events, concerts, including outdoor outings that they have during the summer, including that popular Lollapalooza thing that they have every year in Chicago. So if you're not vaccinated, you're not. They're not gonna let you in. So it's there in Boston. So if you want to travel, consider more conservative areas, or I wouldn't even trust New York at this point. After that satanic BLM started at that restaurant. That's on a Rumble video I did a few months ago. Correction. And it was shortly after my video about another one of my favorite governors in this country, Governor Kirsty Nam. I saw her at a CPAC event this past July, and hopefully the one in Orlando, Florida, I get to actually meet her personally. But all this nonsense about the mandates and I mean, I really hope it comes to a point, because so far I still have my job as a federal contractor, that it comes to a point all of this will slow down and more Americans speak up. But as long as you're sitting silent and you're not making a stand, these people are going to get away with keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, and like even in a lot of conservative states, people have stood up and said, no, this is not right. You can't do that. Lawsuits, there are like 29 states suing the Biden administration already. But you don't speak up, these people are going to intervene and say what they need to say. Now, Chicagoans could have easily stood up and said something. Maybe they'll prove it like within the next couple of years when they don't have to vote for this woman. But they had their opportunity, Boston as well, unless they agree with just sitting back like Muppets. But I'm pretty sure every like 2 million people in Chicago just agree with just being sitting ducks because they haven't been poked 3 or 4 times. So I don't mean to be off topic, but this is all in connection to that, because they went after DeSantis simply because he's a conservative governor that refused to submit to their rules. Because there are many times I've seen liberal politicians without masks at sporting events. Going back to Mayor Lightfoot with her illegal marriage, and I say it's illegal because she's married to a woman. That's not a real marriage. Her illegal marriage and making all these rules, yet when the women's professional basketball team, Chicago Sky, I believe, won, everybody else wore masks but her. So I'm going to close it with that, because I'm not going to get too much of a rant before I get myself worked up. But again, I really appreciate you. I'll come up with content. If you have any ideas of what I should talk about, you can put it in the comments section. And if I find information about Bible reading and also about the persecuted church, that you can pray for them, Voice of the Martyrs, I'll leave the websites in the description box. Thank you so much. Again, this is Christina of Red Soul. Pray for our nation and our brothers and sisters under the persecuted church. Talk to you super soon. Thanks again.